What's going on YouTube? It's Brazen back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 21 video for you guys. Here today we're going to be going over a coin making method. So it's going to be in these sets right here, and mainly it's going to be using the team of the week sets. Now there's probably variations to this, so I definitely would go ahead and look at these, right? So you could also do it for week 2. I forget which week it does end on. So week 2, you can do it on either week 2 or 1 if you want. So basically you need 6 high golds. You don't want to use the 80 overall elites, obviously, but you can do 6 high golds to go ahead and get you a 78 through 86 player. Now you will make a little bit of profit on each one of those, but where you're really going to make profit is on those actual 86s that you can pull, right? So there is going to be a couple 86s. Is Khalil Mack an 86? So Khalil Mack is an 86. He goes for about 29K. And then over here, so this is week 2. I was thinking, so week 2 or week 1, they're both going to be the same. Right, so Christian McCaffrey should be an 86, about 30K. So whether it's week 1 or week 2, there's like a Russell Wilson in week 1 as well as a Stephon Gilmore, I believe, right? So if I go here, we'll see that there's a Russell Wilson, 86 overall, that goes for about 30K, and a Stephon Gilmore that goes for about 30K as well. And to do this set correctly, you're going to want to spend 500 coins per gold player using the get a player pack method. So like I said, the reason I say this could be done on multiple kind of different ways. Now, I don't know the exact ways or anything, but you can exchange them. Let's see if there's like an exchange set over here. You can exchange, different types of players. You could try to do different ones. I don't think that one specifically would be good, but there's going to be different ones where you can exchange those low level, golds for maybe some archive sets like the most feared, ultimate kickoff, things like that. This is just personally the one I know. Superstar MVPs is one that does come to mind if you want to go all the way down here. 3 low golds to get you a 76 through 78. I don't actually know if that's profitable. You guys want to look into those yourself. I don't want to go through every one because obviously some people have their secret methods, so I don't want to share everyone's methods, but we're going to be using the get a player pack method. So what you want to do is go all the way down here to the bottom right, or you can go ahead and just go here if you want to scroll over. So right now, if you press down twice, it just stops you on this gold pack, right? So it used to go down twice to the bottom right corner. Now you kind of have to click like 6 times. So it's probably better to go here because once you buy one pack, it just resets you to that front page. So I'll just show you really quickly. Once you buy that pack, it will go ahead and reset you. So right off the bat, we do get a 73. You can see it resets you, so you can just go 3 over. It's probably easiest here. Now, what I will say is it's obviously going to be, so they just updated these probabilities on 12.3. So now we have a lot better shot. You can actually pull elites now. So for a while in the beginning of the game, they actually didn't let you pull elites. That's why the get a player pack wasn't as good in the beginning of the year. At least I pulled like hundreds of them and couldn't pull any elites. So I mean, I could be wrong, but I finally started pulling elites as of late. Obviously not very common, but you still can pull them. Even though they don't go for much, for 500 coins, it's super useful. But basically every 3 of them, on here, 32%, that's like almost, 33% would be a third, almost, right? So almost every 3rd card, you should get a 75 plus. So we'll just open up about 5 and just see what we get real quick. See how many, if we get any 75. So right here, we get a 2nd gold player. Right there, we get a 75. Boom, 500 coins. Now you're going to be able to do this, as much as you want. Right here, we get another gold, another 75. So you can see I've opened 3 packs and I've gotten 2 75s, right? So obviously 75s are gonna be pretty easy to get. You're not really doing them for the price of the 75s. You're doing them based off of the fact that you want to put them in that set. So what I would say is we're gonna go to item binder. I'm gonna show you the newest. Now what you could do is obviously these go for about 1,500. Or that one does. Some of them might go for more. We'll check this one as well. 2,200. So you could sell them individually, but obviously that does take time, right? So if you open up 100 packs, you might be a little lazy to go ahead and do that. Obviously some people will, there's nothing wrong with it, right? You could easily do that and make profit, because we saw you spent 500 coins, make 1,500, boom, that's 1,000 coins for literally 2 seconds of work. But your auction house is going to be full, and it's going to be kind of annoying. So what I would do is every card that I get that is a low card, I would power up to this 75 through 79. And the reason I always say that is you can pull power up. So you're only spending basically about 1,000 coins. This is like a tried and true formula. You spend 1,000 coins, boom, right here. We get Justin Coleman. He's probably not that much, that exact one, but you could pull, pretty good power-ups, whether it's legend power-ups at the higher overall or whatever the case is, and make yourself some decent coins. Like, a couple weeks ago, I pulled, I believe it was Dante Hall's power-up. I ended up using him, but obviously I could have sold it, but I needed Dante Hall's power-up, so it just worked for me. But you can just go ahead and go in here. I'm probably not going to do all these silvers since I have a lot. But you can see, I'll show you my item binder of power-ups that I have that just from basically pulling them from this set, right? So I haven't really sold all of them just because I do get lazy. And I also kind of want to wait for some of the cards to go ahead and get new cards, right? So we'll go power-up, program power-up. And then we're basically going to go to the bottom of them. That's not the program I want. We're going to go power-up right here. And then basically we're going to go to the bottom, the ones I don't have powered up. So we just pulled this Justin Coleman, 900 coins, right? So you really don't lose much from those silvers. But obviously, once again, you really don't want to sell those silvers individually just because that's a lot of time wasted. But these are all cards I've pulled from it. So for instance, I pulled a high for over 1,000. So you basically would break even. Obviously, Jarrell Casey. That's why I leave a lot of them in here. I'm kind of waiting for some of these dudes to, maybe get good cards, right? So like if someone like Dak did get a better card, it might be useful. But we could see that I went ahead and just basically I have all of these cards here, which could be, good coins, right? So for 500, you just made 3,000. You just made 2,500 coins basically right off of that. So even though you might lose 100 or 200 on some of these cards, we're already up. And that doesn't count the profit. You can see how many of them I just have. This is literally all power-ups. I haven't bought any of them. This is all just from packs. Besides Mahomes, that was for like the day one packs. But every other one has been just from, pulling packs, right? So same thing with Stephon Gilmore. But what you want to do, like I said, is go ahead and do that. Get them all the way powered up to that 75 through 79. Hopefully you get some good power-up pulls along the way, because that'll kind of even out your profit. With like your low silvers, right? So really what you want is like the silvers you pull and then the low golds. You want to basically break even or make a little bit with those, on getting a couple power-ups, which you usually will, unless you have the worst luck in the world. But then when you get, obviously, the high golds, right? Anything from a 75 through a 79, because you don't want to put, and really, if you really want to do it, you could put like 75s in here only, and then, or 75 through 77, something like that. But then you just want to go ahead and put them all in here. I don't know if I actually have enough, because some might be in my lineup. I don't think it let me do Greg Joseph. I don't know. Let's see if it'll let me do all of these players. I think one of them couldn't be added. I forget who it was. It's someone on the bottom of my list that apparently my kicker. I don't know. I have multiple kickers, so whatever the case is. We'll put Ty Long in there. I think that will work. And then you go ahead and pull this. So 500 per card will come out to 3,000, right? And then we get Ryan Kerrigan. So they don't go for much when you pull those 78s, but you want to basically continue to do it till you get those the 80s, especially the 86s is where you want to go. But if we check Ryan Kerrigan, so theoretically you spend about 3,000 on that. You sell it, you basically make 1,000 coins. That's obviously easy to do. You make 1,000 coins, you're making coins on power-up cards, as well as when you do pull an 86, all of a sudden you make 30,000 coins. Now, obviously, this is going to take a little bit of time. This isn't going to be 1,000,000 coins overnight. Obviously, it does take a little bit of time, but it does help out for people that maybe don't have other methods right now. So hopefully it does help you out. Drop a like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell if it does. And as always, I will see you guys next time.